Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG TV News22, where news matters.
One of the things that is common to hear recently is the term essential worker. One of those jobs includes custodial employees who help clean the surfaces we use. News22 Francisco Soto shares the story of one custodian who stands out in the NMSU community.
This is Alfredo Cadena. He has been a member of the custodial staff at New Mexico State University since November 13, 1975. Mr. Cadena started as a part-time employee that year and months later was moved to a full-time position. He says that this job is a way to pay it forward and that God was the one that put him in this position to help the university grow and protect it in this kind of way. As he came across an old picture of the NMSU campus, he reflects on how much it has changed. For example, he says that Gerald Thomas is pictured, but not Knox Hall or Wooden Hall, that are now located next to that building. His supervisor, Oscar Escarcega, says that he is very knowledgeable about what he does and that he knows a lot about the university.
He tells you about the history of when the building went up, who was in charge, who were the monitors of those buildings, who were the professors who were in certain rooms. He'll tell you how things have changed.
This day in particular was special for Mr. Cadena because he retired after 45 years as a custodian at NMSU. Members of his custodial crew threw Mr. Cadena, or Pollito as they call him, a farewell party to celebrate his time at the university. With menudo, music, and cake, his co-workers were sad to see him go, but happy that he will have more time to dedicate to his hobbies.
Now that he's got a lot of free time on his hands, I'm hoping he keeps up with his poetry. He does a lot of poetry, and he's pretty good at it.
As he clocked out for the last time, that is exactly what he left behind for his now former co-workers.
Tierra, bendita tierra, entre todos los planetas. Vino a estar entre nosotros un ser más grande que un profeta.
He says that he will continue to write his poems and rhymes and that he will never forget his time at the university. Francisco Soto, News22.
The 63-year-old retired custodian says that he plans to travel Mexico once the pandemic is over and hopes to publish a book someday that includes his original poems.
Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG TV News22, where news matters.